Hello everyone, Auvbri here, and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. So the new stuff pack is finally released, and it is the tiny living stuff pack. Now I've been waiting for this kind of stuff pack forever. So you guys know that I usually don't buy stuff packs because I think that the price of them are really expensive compared to the amount of items you get. But I really love the idea of the whole gameplay stuff you could do in this stuff pack, and I've had so much fun building this house, and I actually decided we're gonna make a little series out of it. So excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna make a little series out of it. So I'm currently having another build series as well, which of course will not end. I'm still working on a new house for that one as well, which is the build Newcrest series, where I fill Newcrest with all of my builds. But I thought that it would be really funny if we took Willow Creek here and made it into the tiny Willow Creek. So filling Willow Creek with all of tiny house builds, I thought that could be really interesting. So this is the first of that build, and I'm of course going to make more tiny houses in Willow Creek so we can, you know, kind of fill the whole of the city of Willow Creek with all of these tiny houses. But this is the first tiny house. I was going for something a bit of a mixture between contemporary and modern. So we have this tiny house, which is kind of like just an elongated trailer. And it is the tiny house, so it is the I believe it's 62 tiles version of the tiny builds you can do. So there is three kind of builds: the micro, the small, and the tiny, and this is the middle one, so the tiny. We're also gonna do some micro homes, and we're gonna do some of the small homes as well, but I just thought, you know, let's just do the tiny house first, and then we can always go into the others later. So the thing with the tiny houses is every single tile that you put down as a foundation counts as a tile. So we actually have 8 tiles outside for the front porch area, which we could of course have been using inside of the house, but I thought, you know what, we're just gonna make this a 1-bedroom house, and I really wanted to have the front porch as well, because I thought, you know, we can kind of use that and make it look a bit nicer if we had a porch area, which would also mean that it would look more like a regular house than just a tiny house. And yeah, I pulled out all of the items that came with this stuff pack and onto the front lawn because I wanted to see what we're working with. Now I have been watching all of the previews and stuff on YouTube as well to see what the items were, and my amazing boyfriend, he actually gifted this to me and I didn't even know. So I got in a random email when we were sitting in the couch, and it just said that, you know, blah 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 has gifted you this this stuff pack, and you can go here to receive the code. And yeah, he's just amazing like that. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, we have all of these items, and I wanted to like kind of split up the house in separate rooms. So I'm going to try and make a lot of different types of tiny houses in this series especially, but the first one I wanted to split up the rooms. I know a lot of tiny houses have this thing where they use kind of like one big urban space, and the only room that is actually separate from the other is the bathroom. But I decided to actually split up 3 rooms. So we have the bedroom in the back here, and we're of course going to use a Murphy bed. I would have liked to have taken a picture with the bed down, but I had to get a sim to this lot, and I do use a little CC in this build as well. Remember, if you want to get the CC, there's a link in the description down below to all of the custom content that I use. I know that I said previously that I don't really want to use custom content, but it's a really great way for me to actually express what I want the build to look like when I don't feel that the vanilla game has what I need. So I use a little custom content in this build, not too much. It's just some few decorative items and stuff like that, just to get my vision out. But again, you can totally download this without the custom content and it's still fully functional. There's not going to be like any major furniture missing. It's just some decorative items that I've used as you know, kind of a way to spruce up the place. But we actually split up, so we have the bedroom, we have the dining room is kind of like in the hallway, and the bathroom actually kind of acts like a little room separator. So we're gonna have the living room here, we can see, and I wanted to put a little desk area in the back as well, you know, just a little workspace bench. So the great thing about all of these objects that comes with this stuff pack is that a lot of the furniture has multiple uses. So for example, the TV stand we can see in the bedroom here is both a TV, I believe it's a stereo, and a bookcase as well. So it actually have multiple uses, which is great when we build in a place like this, where we need to have a lot of uses in not a lot of furniture. So that was really great and I really appreciated that. Also, I think a lot of the furniture that actually came with this pack is it's really good. Like you can see I used most of the furniture from this new stuff pack. I don't know, I really enjoyed it and I thought it fit really well with the aesthetic that I was trying to go with in this tiny house. So yeah, I thought it was just really cool. But again, we're gonna make a lot of different types of tiny houses. So again, here I initially didn't want the kitchen to be split up into its own room, but as I started, you know, putting in counters, I just figured that this would be better as its own room. So we kind of leave it open, there's no doorway in, but it's still kind of closed off, so it feels like its own room. And of course we have the dining room table in the hallway down to the living room, so it should be good. And this is where I use some of the CC that I have on my game right now. Again, there's a link to that in the description down below. I believe it's the cool kitchen stuff that Harry made, and she makes amazing content. She is currently has also made the bathroom, which is also a CC pack that is going to be released to the public later, I believe in February, but now it's part of her Patreon thing, so you can go support her there if you want. She makes really good custom content, and it is made so it actually looks like it fits with the game, which I really appreciate, because that's the reason why I haven't been using that much CC in the past, because I want it to look like it actually fits inside my game. And she made that happen, so that's really cool. She's an amazing, talented creator, so go check out this CC pack, it's really good. Okay, we are done inside actually, so we're gonna move outside. I didn't truly honestly know what to do with the yard here, because normally when I build builds, my house takes up so much space on the lot that I usually don't have a lot of yard work to do. But seeing that this is a tiny house and it doesn't actually take up a lot of space, I thought, you know, let's just maximize the space and leave it kind of open. So I put in some bikes, we're gonna put in some planters in the back so you can plant your own stuff for your sim and kind of live a bit off the grid. And I put in a barbecue area and stuff like that as well. I was gonna put in that beehive, but I just, you know, it didn't fit in. And I love the skylight in the back that you can kind of, it brings in a lot of natural lighting, which is also really important in a tiny house. So I follow a YouTube channel called the Tiny Houses or something like that. And every single one of those people that is in each episode always talks about how important it is to have a lot of light coming in, otherwise the space can feel really dark, small and gloomy. But if you bring in a lot of natural lighting in the form of big windows and skylights and stuff like that, it usually won't look that small. So that's also what I tried to do here. But yeah, this is the garden. You can kind of see the back here. We have the planters. I really hope you enjoyed this build, and I'm super happy to be back here in 2020. So I have a lot of stuff going on, also writing a food blog and my work and stuff like that, but we're gonna get back into YouTube. Tell me in the comment section below as well if you want me to start up my Let's Plays again, some of those. It's been a very long time since we've done one of those, and I thought it could be really fun to pick up some of those again and really get going with that, especially with Holly Gillard. Is a sim that I really miss playing on. So tell me that in the comment section below. Also, again, in the description under this video you can find all of the CC that I use. Not necessarily used in this video, but in generally all the CC that I use is linked in the description down below as well. Here we have the bathroom. I think it looks really nice, and I love that we finally got a shower hook head thingy for the wall without actually having the shower walls or thingies around it. That's great, because that means we can create our own showers. Finally, only took what, 5 years? So yeah, that's really great. This is the bathroom. Again, I wanted to have the beds down in the Murphy bed if that was possible, but again, we have it as a couch here, and it is a bed. It's functional. So yeah, this is the outside. You can get this build on the gallery right now, so just go to the gallery and search Auvbri, or go to Origin and search Auvbri as well, and you should be able to find all the stuff that I have created. And as we take a look at the last of the outro here, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy to be back, and yeah, leave a like on the video and have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Bye.